Modern women tutorials, girls trips and clubbing. Only if you're single. Because it makes no sense to do it when you're in a relationship. If you're going to spend time with your female friends, nothing wrong with that, as long as it's just your female friends. That's, as you can see in this video, the idea of going to a place where there's, music, food, drinks, and it's just you and the ladies having a good time without guys. So of course, any guy in a relationship with a woman, would support that. What we don't support is y'all going places deliberately where there's guys going to be there. If the whole idea is you're trying to spend time with your female friends, then it should be spending time with your female friends. Like, for example, if y'all go to, it's weird that ladies don't want to go to like amusement parks or something, or even a movie theater. Oh, you're going to the movies with your girlfriends? Not a problem. But it's just strange that y'all want to go somewhere where there's going to be a whole bunch of dudes. And the only reason the dudes are there is because they're trying to get laid. So it seems kind of weird to go somewhere, quote unquote, for hanging out with your female friends, but you're gonna be surrounded by dudes trying to get laid, and that's the only reason they're there, and that's what's going to be happening is they're going to try. So why would you go somewhere where that's going to happen? Right? That don't make no sense, because y'all ladies will have the same issue, right? Of like, hey, I don't want you going somewhere. I don't want you to go to a strip club where chicks might want to do more than dance. I don't want you to go to a brothel or a massage parlor with a happy ending, where they offer happy endings. Like, logic, right? Your ladies wouldn't like to let us go somewhere where there's going to be ladies who are going to want to sleep with us. So why would we be okay with you ladies going somewhere where there's guys going to want to sleep with each other, right? Because with logic, when you use your brain, right, it's like you're going there for a reason. So something that I see a lot that's always annoying is the idea that when a guy has a problem with their girlfriend or wife, right, their significant other, going to like a club or some girls trip or something where there's more likely going to be dudes, the guy has a problem with it, and the ladies always want to go and say that it's an insecurity thing. And it's like, no, it's not an insecurity thing, because one, y'all seem to not understand what the word insecure means. Insecure, that means it's an internal thing. That means it's something you're not secure about yourself. So insecurity is like uncertainty, anxiety about yourself. Like, for example, being insecure about your own height, your own weight, your own skin complexion, right? Your own, lifestyle, your own choices. That's what insecure means. Is you have issues with yourself, not you have issues with somebody else doing something. So it's so weird to use the wrong word, insecure. Like, you're insecure about what I'm doing. It's like, no, I'm concerned, not insecure. There's a difference. I'm concerned about why you want to go to clubs where there's going to be a whole bunch of dudes trying to get laid. Why are you trying to go there? It's like, I'll be concerned if you want to go jump into a shark tank. There's sharks in there, and they're hungry. It's feeding time. I don't think it's a good idea for you to jump into the tank of sharks. So I'd be concerned. It's not me being insecure. That makes no sense. I'm not the one that's jumping into the shark tank. You want to jump into the shark tank. You want to go to a club with a whole bunch of dudes trying to sleep with you. If anything, because insecure is a personal thing, it's a you thing, right? You are the one. You have the insecurity. Then logically it means the real person insecure, because the term projecting, right? When you project onto somebody else your own issues, is when a female says you're insecure, She's the one who's insecure, because you have to be insecure in the relationship that you're in, that you would deliberately go to a club where there's a whole bunch of dudes trying to sleep with you. A whole bunch of dudes gonna give you attention. A whole bunch of dudes gonna offer you drinks. Who's going to try to dance with you so they can touch up on you. That's insecurity. Insecurity logically only comes from the person who's trying to do something that would make someone else not approve or be concerned. So if I'm concerned about you going to some place without me, that's not me being insecure. That's you being insecure. Because for some reason, you don't want me around. You don't want me with you on this activity. Because you ain't invited me. You're trying to go alone. As in, you're trying to go without me, right? So, that's what I've been thinking about lately, is like, why is it so weird for ladies to use that word insecure? Why are they saying a guy's insecure about them going to the clubs? It's like, you should trust me. It's like, that doesn't seem right. It's like, yeah, we want to trust you, but right now you're not doing a trustworthy thing. You're not doing something that makes sense to trust. It's like you're deliberately going somewhere where there's a whole bunch of dudes that's going to try to talk to you, try to sleep with you. And then I saw on the podcast, there was a lady that was like, hey, they approach us, but we're going to reject them. It's like, yeah, but I also see a lot of ladies, when we give them the advice, like, hey, if you don't like the guy, just tell him you're not interested, and their response always is, oh no, but I can't because they'll get violent, they'll hurt me. And it's like, okay, so you're afraid of rejecting a guy, because he'll hurt you. That's your mindset. But you'll go to a club on purpose, knowing that a whole bunch of guys are going to approach you, so you'll have to reject them. So you're going somewhere where you have to reject every guy because you have a boyfriend. So think about it. By default, you're already putting yourself in a position where you have to reject every guy that approaches you. But you're also the same type of person that would be afraid that you might reject the wrong guy, and that's the guy that will go crazy and go overboard. But again, you put yourself in that position. See what I'm getting? So the concern is that you'll end up rejecting the wrong guy, and shit will go bad. That's one way it could go. The other way it could go is you don't reject the guy. Yeah, take him up on his offer, and you end up in the back of his car. I'm not seeing a good outcome of this. I'm seeing either you end up in danger or you end up cheating. It's very rare for it to be the third option, which is nothing happens. You spend time with your lady friends, drinking, dancing, and nothing happens. No guys approach you and stuff like that. The likelihood of that happening is at a gay bar. Because I remember somebody mentioning, like, why don't you just go to a gay bar? No guy's going to hit on you there. So you don't have to reject any guy. So you don't have to worry about being safe, because you're safe, right? And then, yeah, y'all ladies can have fun and drinks and, do the things y'all say you want to do. Because if y'all told me y'all going to a gay bar, if my ladies was like, oh, I want to go to a gay bar, I'd be like, yeah, not a problem. Y'all want to go to a place where it's only females? Also not a problem. But as soon as it's like, oh, I want to go to a place where, clearly there's going to be a whole bunch of dudes that just going to try to sleep with me, that's where I want to go. It's like, that's not a good idea. That's not logical. Why would you go there? Do you want to have to reject a whole bunch of dudes and risk the chance of one of them being crazy? Or, and since you don't want me there, I can't protect you. I can't protect you from the crazy dude because you made sure I wasn't there for that. Or are you going to take somebody's offer, which is disrespectful to the relationship? So of course the relationship will end with that type of nonsense, right? You wouldn't want me to be doing that, so why are you doing that? So that don't make no sense. So I'm all for girls only activities. You want to hang out with your ladies' friends at a movie theater, at a women's only club, a gay club or something, I'm all down for that, because that makes sense. That's logical, because you respect the relationship enough to know not to put yourself in a bad situation.